Sorry.
You win the dress code today. Your outfit is on point.
Thanks. I knew you were filming.
It's very GQ. I've got those nicer shirts. I forget what Howler brand. I think I'm going to start wearing those more often, especially when we're filming.
I try to like dress up a little more for the filming.
Yeah, you look nice.
Also, it's cold. It's good to
have a nice little shirt on to cover up.
I like the winter months where you can actually have fashion. When you're stuck in shorts and a t-shirt, it's not really bad.
It's not exciting.
It's not exciting. There's no layering involved.
No layering.
Welcome back.
On that, yeah, welcome guys.
Take it over.
We've been kind of busy lately. This fella he's off the market now. Got married. We all went to Phoenix for a lovely wedding, and then, you got the holidays thrown in there, and
it's a weird time for tattooers.
It's been hectic, but I think we're caught back up with the podcast now.
Mm-hmm.
But on that note, we do want to say, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great Christmas moving forward.
Hanukkah, Ramadan.
Whatever you celebrate.
All of them.
All of them. Not some of them, all of them.
Yeah. It's the best time of the year. I fucking love it.
Dude,
I mean, it's terrible for being a tattoo artist, but...
Yeah. But it's...
have your cake and eat it too.
Dude, I love the holidays. People act a little bit nicer sometimes, and you get caught in the spirit, and you want to do kind things yourself. We are doing a little bit of a toy food drive here at the shop. No one's capitalized on that yet, but I am offering a deal.
I gotta do that too.
Check out the social media for that, the deets on that. I think it's $125 an hour if you bring $50 worth of food or toys to the shop, and then we'll give it to the Arvada Fire Department at the once we.
That's cool. I'm learning that too. Feed the children.
You got to do it for the kids, man.
Take care of your community, bro.
Community. That's a good. Yeah, I like it. So today on the Not Famous Tattoo Podcast, we've been in business here at our new location for about a year and a half. We kind of want to recount like some of the good times and the hard times, and
this is for the people that are like trying to maybe think about doing their own thing, start another shop. Just shit you run into. Starting from the second you get the keys, it's
and we didn't know. Well, yeah, and for us, we got the keys to this building. What, 2 weeks before our opening date?
15th, and we opened, June 15th, and we opened July
2nd or July 1. The health inspector came on July 1. So we had 2 weeks, and this place was a shit renovate.
It was fucking ass, dude. In here.
I have pictures.
The experience
we could put up pictures of the before and after pictures. Let's do that.
Yeah. I think
that'd be fun. Because it was
elbow grease, get you
all painter's tape blue and
fucking
cardboard walls.
Guatemalan prisons, though. With all the black windows and the bars.
The place was crazy.
Rough.
But we did it. We were here countless hours on weekends and well into the night a couple times. And
yeah, dude, it was a journey, but
we got her done, man.
The fruits of the labor are nice.
And we're happier now.
I just, on that note, there was a really cool shop opened up on Colfax in between Sloan's Lake and the city. It was fucking sweet, dude. It was beautiful on the corner. It was just so cool. I'd drive by and be like, that would be a cool end goal shop. It was just so beautiful. They shut down fucking 8 months later. I just drove by there to go to my dad's on Sunday, and I was like, damn. They went from they'd renovated the shit out of this old crappy little building, but it had good bones, bricks and all that. It was really dope. But I was like, damn, to have that in your hand and then not be able to
make it happen.
That's so sad. So, and that's what's happening right now. So many people are trying to start shops, do their own thing, whatever, and not realizing I'm trying to buy a home right now. It's the same thing. Like you see the price of the home and what the estimated mortgage is, tax, insurance, HOA fees.
Yeah.
You know, internet. You got a lot of like that price per month is not that price per month. So like know what you're getting into.
Well, and as we were getting into this shop, it's like there's always those surprise hurdles, which I imagine you will or have run into those with buying a home. But like there was a lot of things I did not see
ran
coming.
into zoning issues randomly.
Zoning issues when we never heard back from that cat.
Just even with health inspectors can always run strange. Then you got your landlord saying you can't put a fucking sink here.
Yeah.
Or take down this wall or whatever after you've signed a lease. And you're just like, wait, it's not a load-bearing wall. Why can't I?
Why can't I?
What?
I can literally run my
commercial space. What do you mean?
Over the whole top of that wall.
Yeah.
And you're not going to let me.
Just personal preference on the landlord's part.
Yeah.
No logic or reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have no...
You don't know what you're getting into.
If you do start a shop, just there will be...
some shit.
You'll be blindsided a couple of times for sure. But
makes the juice sweeter at the end, though.
It does. We bashed our way through it, and here we are. But it's like, you know, I had a conversation with an old tattoo, Toby from Hell City, a while back, right after I opened the shop, and I was like, you know, in lieu of the current economy, the way it's been for a while now, I was like, man, I didn't know that I was picked a terrible time to open up a new tattoo shop. And I liked his rebuttal. He said, or maybe you picked the perfect time. Like, if you can make it through this shit, you guys are bulletproof.
I honestly,
I was like, okay, that's kind of nice, you know?
Shouts to Toby, great fucking artist. Dude's awesome.
Yeah.
And even better person. He's fucking rad, him and his wife. But
good people.
Shout out to you, bro.
Toby.
I feel like, because, dude, this drought has been well over a year. And I feel like we all were like, oh, you know, it happens. We've been doing this for 10 plus. Yeah. And like, you're like, yeah, it happens. This is like part of the ebbs and flows of being a tattoo artist and the way it all goes. But I've seen more shops shut down, people bitching and complaining on the internet and quitting.
Yep.
Than and it's great artists too, which is, you know, you just open up and you're like, how?
Yeah.
Your work is fucking so nice.
Or artists that have been open for shops that have been open for 20 years, 25 years, and they're shutting down doors.
Yeah. So, question.
You hear about it every day.
I just had something come in my mind because I was tattooing this dude who had to reschedule last week, and we rescheduled for this week. So I was like, not a big deal. It's just a week. I had some time for him, and he got another tattoo during that time. Not trying to throw shade at anyone or anything like that, but the artist was charging, like, I asked, once we started talking and stuff, I'm like, how much? It's a nice piece, like, cool.
Yeah.
He didn't love it, but he was like, it's nice though. And I was like, it's really nice. Like, just curious, like, because the artist wanted to start like touching up his other tattoos to make it all like kind of cohesive. It's the dude I did that bear with the headdress.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
And so he was like, yeah, the artist was like $300 an hour. I was like, damn, that's steep. And he was like, yeah, I think he wanted to charge me like $300 an hour to like touch up my other tattoos to make it look more like his work too, so that it would all be cohesive. And I was like, that's fucking steep. And which charge your rate, don't care what you do. But I just thought it was a little steep for what I was looking at, in my opinion. And he's like, yeah, man, but like, he kind of fucked me up because he kind of like raised the bar for like, this guy has never seen a tattoo artist twice other than me, apparently. And he has a lot of work. Probably seen 20 in multiple states since he turned of age to get tattooed. And he's like, it's just cool how you like communicate, you send drawings over, you give like estimates on what it's going to be. Like, offer certain things when I get to the shop, like drinks and comfort, temperature, music, you know, like try to give them like a good,
Yeah.
To me, it's business 101. Like I'm just trying to give you a good
Yeah.
experience, bro. But like, I don't realize how many, I went home and told Emily about it, and she was like, well, you know, tattoo artists, like maybe dude's just like super cocky, knows his worth, doesn't give a shit really. He's just there to do the tattoo.
Right.
You are paying for the tattoo. You're not paying for a conversation. You're not paying for like an experience. You're not paying. You're walking in. Where do I stick it? I drew it up. You're not even looking at it. My rate's this. Boom. Headphones on.
Yeah.
Do the tattoo. Pay me. Peace. And how many artists are there in the world? But let's talk about the United States. Like, that know they're great artists and do great work, but are really not great at the like people to people or the business aspect.
Yeah.
So like, do you think that's like leading towards really good artists dropping out, losing their shops, things like that? Like,
I do.
How important is
I do. I think
that?
5 years ago, 10 years ago, certainly 5, and then definitely beyond that, right? So people had less of a choice. And I think back then, you could be a badass tattoo artist and give almost zero personal experience or like offer them a water, you know, talk to them, stuff like that. It didn't matter because where else were they going to go? Especially if they found somebody.
And what, are you going to get a better experience?
Right. And like if there was exactly everyone's fucking just doing it, right? And you know, it's like if you've got this guy that does a specific style and you love that style, like, hey, how many man hours is it going to take you, if you're even successful, to find another artist that does that? And then what are the chances that he's any different than that guy?
Right. And are they in your city? Are you now planes, trains, and automobiles just to get to this person?
Right.
Hotel
so
rooms?
Costing you $700 just to go get the tattoo. And that's not even money for the tattoo artist.
Right.
So, but now I think people that are clinging to that business model are going away. But I think too, like, now there's so many artists out there that every artist that's interested in staying in business is changing up their game and trying to offer an experience, because now the customer has many options.
And on that note,
many options.
This is some dark shit, and people aren't going to like me for it. Honestly, I don't really give a shit. But I was talking to Emily. I went to business school. I was like, whether I do it or not doesn't matter. In my head, forward thinking, business mind, I can just ask that client what that artist's name was, which I already know now. I can go to their Instagram. I can go to their photo of the last tattoo they posted. I can go in there. I can follow, like, or DM every person that liked that. I can give you a better rate and a better experience and do the exact same work, if not better.
Yeah.
That's the shit that we're competing with nowadays with technology. So, like, I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying, like, there are artists out there that are savvy enough to steal all your clients from you. Step your fucking game up.
100%.
Or don't.
100%.
And sit there and bitch online and wonder why your chair is not full. And why this guy down the street is packed.
Yeah.
So, like,
and wonder why we DM'd you. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, and like, it's so fucked up. And I don't ever, like, I'm not trying to take people's clients or anything like that. But at the end of the day, like, if I'm starving and I'm trying to get business and I hear certain things about, guess what? The word travels quick in this industry, especially in the city. Like, if you're dropping the ball, if you're being weird to clients, like, you're gonna lose the race. You'll affect
your own business for sure.
So,
you know, it's like,
just,
I think
we need to give a good experience.
Yeah. Like, I feel fortunate, and I think everybody in this shop is the same way. Like, we all enjoy connecting with our customers and hearing about their because customers have cool fucking stories, man.
Yeah, dude.
And they've got interesting lives and they've got fun stuff to talk about. And, but I know a lot of artists historically, especially some of the longer tenured artists out there, they don't want to hear about your fucking day. And they do put their headphones on or they just don't talk to you.
Shit, they may even make fun of you.
They might even make fun of you.
Just shop banter. But
yeah,
some people may walk out like, damn, that guy was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
I was opening up and I just got made fun of.
Yeah.
That was that.
At my at the old shop, we had an older guy, old school type artist that worked there. And he knew how I was with my clients, how I'm like, hey, what's up? How you been, bro? How's your wife? And he was like, man, even if you did pretty shitty tattoo work, he's like, I think you'd still have good retention rate because your fucking clients, you're nice to them.
Right.
And you give them an experience. And I'm like, that's when I told him, I'm like, one of my favorite parts of this job is learning about and meeting new people. I love it.
Yeah, same, bro. It's honestly a big reason why I tattoo and I don't paint. It's a lonely life being a painter.
You've talked about that. Yeah.
I genuinely love people and chilling and talking. I should be a fucking someone just get paid to listen because I love
you could be a therapist.
That shit,
I do too.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
same.
And I think there's something to be said. I wasn't talking shit on that guy and taking his clients. That's not what I'm doing or the case. But I'm just saying those are things we need to think about that are possibilities. And there are a lot of people out there that'll stab even the closest people to him. Why would they not stab someone 10, 15 miles away they've never fucking met and who is not great?
Well, that's mellow.
It's chill.
How they used to.
Not throwing a rock through you, and I'm just taking your clients because
20 years ago
you're an asshole and you overcharged them.
20 years ago, they burn your shop down.
Yeah,
or find you in a dark alley and break your fucking hands.
But I love the fact
at least now we're just DMing customers.
I can do it half the price, bro, and it's not even if I say $150 an hour isn't undercutting the fuck out of the industry. If you're out there DMing people yo, I could do that for $50 an hour and do some heavy shit, good shit.
Then you might be an
fuck
asshole.
you, dude. Because now you're just kind of fucking up the whole thing. But when you're charging $300 an hour for some pretty decent black and gray work and not giving you're not even presenting a drawing or you're just slapping stencils and hoping the client likes it after you finish without any that's for basically a walk-in essentially. And by the way, they scheduled it. This artist, my client goes to the shop to get the tattoo. Dude's not there. He's like, oh man, I didn't feel well. Didn't reach out, tell him yo, let's do it tomorrow. So the artist was like, yo, my bad, I'm not there. I don't feel well. Let's do it tomorrow. And so my guy was like, okay, sure. I still want a tattoo because this fool's impulsive. He's like, I want the tattoo. So tomorrow's cool. And the artist was 7 p.m. And my client was has to be up at 4:30 in the morning for work. So he was like, it's kind of late, but sure. Shows up at 6:45. Waits till 7. Homie's not there. Doesn't get there. He DMs him. He's like, my bad. I'm running late. 7:45. Fools rolls up. $300 an hour. No drawing. No nothing. No quote on how long this is going to take. Rips a fuck. Starts drawing. Does a little line drawing of black and gray work, which doesn't even have any lines in it. So he's basically shows him what his stencil is going to be like. Sticks the stencil of tattoos and charges him I think it was $750 for 2.5 hours, and it's a butterfly with a little bit of gray wash background. About yay big. So I'm all of that, and so to hear an award-winning artist with $300 an hour in a premier-looking shop down in South Denver, we'll call it. I'm not trying to name cities or anything, but to hear you'd rather come to our underground little shop that we, it's got character.
It's got character.
It ain't like a premier award-winning what you'd expect in your head with the new Instagram model of what premier shops look like.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's just cool to hear like people, they look out for people that they like, right? Like you may have two options to buy a car today, and you may actually buy the car that you like a little bit less because this person's being a really cool person and they're transparent and like, hey, if your brakes go out, I'll hook you new brakes in like 6 months, or like they just seem like a good person. You're gonna buy from them rather than the other, just because you trust that.
There's a human experience.
There's a human experience, and so like here, just because it's not like award winning in my profile, and I'm not at like this crazy well-known 50-year prominent shop in the city, like none of that shit matters to like people that want a good experience and the chill tattoo or a good tattoo. Doesn't matter at the end of the day. So like if you're online complaining or you're quitting or you're threatening quitting, I think it's time to like look in deep and be like, what is the experience I'm giving these people? Like, because we're artists. We're like, it's got to be my work. I got to get better at shading. I got to get better at hitting the reference, or like we instantly get all defensive about our work and not, well, are you texting back? Are you like on time? Are you cool? Like, like, and when I mean cool, like, are you talkative?
Are you chill, fun to hang out with?
Yeah. Like,
I think what a lot of artists are forgetting about too is like the service piece of this job. Like you got some of the old school guys, but they're retiring now. They're like very much like the old attitude of like, my style is whatever walks in the door.
Right.
And so they can tattoo. And I think a lot of the new crowd, and especially some of these dudes or gals charging $300 an hour when they're
not worth that.
It's not like amazing art. And then they're like
when you say 300 an hour black and gray, I'm expecting some fucking
blow my mind,
dope ass shit.
I've paid a lot
composition
less than that.
And technicality, not just like some.
No, everything needs
run of the mill
for that kind of money. But like, and then you got these guys, and then they just want to do their art, and they're not saying you shit. Like back to what we just said 10, 15 ago is like, your customer has more options now than ever before. This is why we're all fighting for a fucking dollar.
Right.
Because they've got so many options of tattoo artists right now. It's ridiculous. And even down to like tattoo artists that are specific to the kind of person they'll even work on.
Right.
And
dude, what the fuck is up with that?
Like there's all kinds of shops out there. And that there's a shop for everyone to get a perfect experience.
Yeah.
And you gotta
act accordingly.
You gotta act accordingly, man. Like you'll bury yourself if you're like, all I want to do is my style, or like I'm $300 an hour. And a lot of people might be charging more than they normally would because they're not tattooing every day.
I was thinking about that. Like, that's a cool little segue into this question of like, do you think it's harmful to run deals during a slow season? What's your thoughts on that? It's interesting.
Yes and no. So what I usually do, slow season, my deals are gift certificates and like the food drive thing we mentioned earlier. So, but I do think if you offer deals all the time, you're going to train your customer to wait for you to do a deal. Because they're like, I really want to get started on this sleeve, but I know my boy Tom's going to hit up. He's going to put a deal out here like pretty soon. He hadn't done it in a while. He does it all the time.
How we buy our machines in November.
Or
sorry,
Memorial Day, Labor Day, But like Black Friday, Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Like it's $600 off.
I mean, people do that with all kinds of products. Now that you mentioned that, like if I'm going to buy a brand new like 78-inch screen TV, I'd have
Wait
done it
till
a week ago.
yeah, November 29th. yeah.
Like, I'm not going to buy it in April.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever.
What's the point?
But like, yeah, I do
November.
think there are like too many deals. I do think there are pitfalls to that, and you will ultimately train your customer to wait till you're running a special, a promo special. But then I think the flip of that is dangerous too.
Like
Charging,
there,
you know, like nickel diming, full pop every customer that does happen to walk through your fucking front door because no one's coming to you.
And that's
or you're only tattooing 2 days a week. So it's like, all right, this guy's
get every drop out of this one I can.
Well, you get done with that person gets done with the customer and they're like, what owe you today? And they're like, all right, well, that was 3 hours and
$190 an hour,
52 seconds. So,
yeah, right.
That's gonna
we'll just round that up.
But there's no rounding up or rounding down, you know.
Right.
And they're like, I'm $300 an hour, so that's gonna bring you about $1,200 for the 3 hour tattoo or 900, whatever. It is. But you can't do that either.
It's such a. I mean, we'll definitely do an episode of like knowing your worth, what's your worth, how to find your worth, all that. I think it's such tricky waters to navigate as a whole. Like we always talk about like, I don't know how to judge my own art and to judge my worth. I can only like kind of compare it to the people around me, but I'm not DMing people like, yo, what's your rate, bro? Like, I'm better than you or I'm worse than you. So I'm trying to like figure out what to like. It's it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, but like gift certificates and Christmas specials.
I like that.
That's always rounded off my slow season very well for me. Like,
but then it hurts when they all come in January and
you tattoo for free or whatever,
because it's prepaid.
But it's like,
but it's true. Just save your fucking money.
I mean, that's always that's like. It's not all the money I make in December, historically speaking, but like, it's a nice little bit before I go back to Oklahoma for the holidays and whatever. Like, it's usually that.
It's a little.
I was talking about it the other day with a friend. Like, for me, December is like 75% of my December is like gift certificates and fucking college kids that are home for the holidays.
Yeah.
And they get. I had
yesterday. Yeah.
Dude, I had 3 of them hit me up in the past week that are like regular clients of mine, but they're away at college. One of them, oddly enough, goes to college in Oklahoma.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm like, we're just going to trade
places.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think on like discounting and stuff like that?
I historically have, like, if someone drops out and I got a day to fill it, I'm like, tomorrow, 25% off my rate. But I've been seeing more stuff recently and what we just spoke about training clients to wait for things like that. And I'm like, I feel like there's an unfairness level too for all the people that have paid full pop in the past.
Yeah.
And I don't want to disrespect them by like charging less than I charge them, just because I'm in a boat now because of my budgeting or whatnot.
They did you as much of a favor as the guy filling your spots.
Right. And so that's where I'm like, I don't know, like, I think I'm going to steer less away from. I may do what you just said, like gift cards at a 20% off kind of rate. And then maybe like a tax season one where it's also like gift cards so it's like 2 times of the year. Yes, you can count on me running some type of discount.
Right.
But these are the only 2 times of year. Right. And if you want it, it's available to everybody. And you can act on it. And when I give you the gift card, it's redeemable up to 6 months. So like get it in November, get your tat in March when you get your tax return or whatever. Like, it wouldn't even really matter at that point because you've already paid for it. So
one thing I like about
that, but
what I like gift certificates or gift cards versus just like discounts, because one thing I've seen historically speaking is like, you make your announcement on your socials for your discounted special you have for the month of whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you, but then that's it. Like, you're not, like, if a client texts you and doesn't say anything about wanting to get in on your
Right.
4th of July rate or whatever, then you just book them at the normal rate, right? But then, like, I've had it happen where a few times where I'm like, okay, I'm banking on this guy coming in today, probably 4 hours at 175 an hour. And then he gets here and we do the tattoo and we're done. And he's like, I think I want to do your 125 an hour rate that I saw on your, or I heard about it, or another artist talks about it, or whatever. And I've never really had anybody like retro though. Like,
No, I
come
haven't
get
either.
tattooed, pay him 175 an hour. 3 days later, you announce a special rate.
No, I've never known.
I've never had anybody come back and ask for a discount.
If anything,
But I like with gift cards, it's like cut and dry.
it's super cut and dry.
It's like just buy the gift card or don't.
Right.
Like all my clients that I'm seeing last month and now, because I announced gift cards in like late October, I think right after your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And like any of those customers could buy a gift card at the gift card reduced rate
And use it
and
themselves.
burn it on themselves.
Yeah,
But
that's like kind of.
they're not doing it, so that's great. But like, yeah, I think with the offering a discount on your hourly rate for a certain amount of time, that can kind of come around and bite you in the
I
ass.
think so too. And just, I mean, we don't pull our rates out of a hat and just throw it out a dartboard or whatever, So like, it is what it is. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you got it or you don't. Like, I'm not going to go to the Audi dealership tomorrow and like expect them to like run me a deal. Like, a new A4 is $58,000. You can haggle a little bit, but you're not walking out for less than $56,000.
Right.
And we're not haggling for tats because they're not $55,000. But
Right.
So I'm just
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Not a yard sale.
it's
bro.
not and I'm like, this is something you got to pay for if you want something nice. I mean, good tattoos aren't cheap. Cheap tattoos aren't good.
Yep.
Take it or leave it.
100%. Well, and
So-
if you really boil it down, like, especially with good work, like 175 an hour,
We are undercharging.
150 an hour, 200, yeah, it's
Already.
cheap as shit.
I already know for a fact, based
Cheap
on
as shit.
how many people we tattoo and see us and talk about the other experiences they've had, and just like on Tuesday, like
all the time.
we are tipped well because we undercharge
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So I'm not going to sit. That is one client that I'm not going to sit there and entertain when they're looking. Oh, bro, like I know someone that could. Cool, dude. No disrespect. Go see that homie. Like, I'm really not trying to have that conversation right now because I have like handful of messages telling me completely the opposite of what you're saying. I'm not overvaluing myself. I know that for a fact. I'm just not gonna, like, no disrespect, but I'm just, there's always someone that can do it cheaper. And everybody knows a tattoo artist, whether you went to high school with them or you worked with them or whatever. Like, it doesn't really like fly. So
no, that's solid. Right?
Because I want to be into this shit.
Yeah.
Like every tattoo I do, whether it's an infinity sign or a back piece, like I want to give you this and feel good about it, and I don't want to be like put in a corner before we even start. That's such an awkward.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, you have a sour taste in your mouth.
yeah, I'm like this.
Like you're doing the tattoo and you're like, fuck this guy.
It's an exchange of energy.
Fuck this
You
guy.
don't want me being like, fuck this guy while I'm tattooing you. I'm not going to do anything other than do my best, but that negative energy I'm pouring into your skin right now,
I mean, yeah, if you
it's
agree,
an exchange of energy.
if you agree to the deal, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're still like, it's like buying a car.
I can't wait to get you out of here.
Like if you know you bought a car and you know you paid too much for it.
Oh, and that drive home sucks.
You're like,
you really start looking at shit and you're like, this is kind of a piece of shit. And I'm locked in for fucking 72 months. Like, fuck me, fuck you. Like you start the yarn unravels quick in the brain when you got had.
Yeah, you just wear that chip. Like
every time you see that goddamn car, you're just like, I fucking hate that thing. I can't wait to pay it off and just get this shit out of my life.
Fucking sell it.
Calling the dealership like, you want it back. Almost been there before with the lease. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, and that goes into just slow times. Like, we wanted to talk about that. Everyone knows the holidays are, you get your folks coming back from college and like there's money here and there. You can sell your gift cards, but like, how is it different for you come second week of November compared to March in a busier time?
Yeah, I mean, have more time on my hands for sure. A lot of times too, I've done like,
do you take it to like, this is my time off to like take a trip or like go do weekend mountain stuff? Or are you more like, okay, I can like dial in on some paintings? Like what is like
kind of a little bit of all that, you know, like I'll capitalize on the extra time and get extra workouts in for climbing. I did a painting the other day, you know, I might start painting again and hopefully maybe move some paintings, move some prints, just to kind of help offset that a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. And then just feel like, you know what, like I'm going to take a week for Christmas and no one gets tattooed that time anyway, for the most part.
Family time.
One or two maybe, but not much.
Not enough to stick around.
Yeah. No, I kind of like a little bit of both. Like capitalize on the extra free time.
Yeah.
And then, try to usually come up with a couple of different ways to earn a little extra money.
I agree.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I mean, so since we're in this like super slow time of put the economy and like people not getting it tattooed right now as much, that's a different kind of pressure than years past, because years past, I mean, we cake up from tax return through summer. So at that point, if you're not like bad with your money, you have a little nest egg to get you through the winter, because knowing the winter is going to be slow. It's like, okay, I already got like my rent saved up till January for a couple months. I'm like, I'm good.
Well, yeah.
But that's not the case this year. So it's got me thinking like outside the box on what are things that I like was too kind of lazy to do in the past because money wasn't really pressing me that hard. And like getting married and trying to buy a house right now, I'm like really focused on like, where can I pull in income? And yeah, I'm thinking more on like really paint a series of like the Southwest thing I was talking about, oil paintings. And like now it's like I can learn. I'm trying to teach myself new things during this time of getting a little better with oil painting, getting a little better with realism with black and gray tattoos. And that's going to come down to like ink and charcoal drawings and stuff like that. And more really just kind of like how to use my time wisely and not come sit at the shop and just kind of like twiddle my thumbs, you know?
Yeah. That's been me recently. Like, and this has not been necessarily inspired by the slow season, but inspired by the entire slow season we've all been experiencing for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years really, where, I'm trying to get online classes built up to teach oil painting and stuff like that, just to have extra income.
Yeah.
Because really, there's still no light at the end of the tunnel for this tattoo recession.
Mm-hmm.
And just another way to bring in some income, man. So it's like, because like what I think, what's especially hard for us, for tattoo artists or anybody whose business is geared similarly, right? Like hairdressers, shit like that. Nail techs, like your income is a direct reflection of how many people you see that day or that week or that month, whatever. And there's got to be consistency, because up to a certain point amount of money that you need that to pay your fucking bills. So you're not homeless.
Yeah.
And then beyond that is like saving money, spending money, stuff like that. But if it just makes it hard to budget, you know, and like if you can't,
uncertainty.
Yeah, like if you, like we've all in the past coming up on 2 years, we've all had like a week where we do pretty good. Yeah. And then we had the next week we don't do anything.
I know, that's a really tough spot to be in mentally also.
That's what's been inspiring to me with like trying to build these online art classes, like to your point earlier, like I don't like when I'm not making money and then I'm just here hanging out. I'm like, I should be doing some shit. Mm-hmm. Like whether that's putting my energy towards fitness but really need to be doing something else to make fucking money.
Yeah.
So my life can continue on it. Like, but because not only are we like
unplanned as scheduled kind of.
Yeah. Like not only now are we like so oversaturated in this market with other artists, we're in a shit economy.
Yeah.
Like shit costs more money.
It's the perfect storm.
And you got to have money just to not be fucking miserable, dude. Like, you know,
for real. Yeah.
And
no, for sure.
It's, I don't know. And like, there's so many days when I've got like, I know I want to film X amount of videos of oil painting and try to figure out getting that shit uploaded. And like we talked about earlier, like for some reason, my phone is in movie quality mode with the video camera.
20 gig, 20-second shorts.
like there's shit to do to figure it out, to make waves. And it's like, I just, you know, when you're busy, it's like,
you don't think
you
about
value that time. Coming here, like you almost get, when you're busy, it's almost exciting
to have
you get a 3 o'clock, like, cancellation, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, cool, I can like fuck around with the shop, hang out with my homies here. Yeah. I can maybe work on that painting, start a painting. Yeah. Like, so when you don't have the extra free time, you get excited when you do.
Yes. And that's what that excitement I'm trying to carry into, I got time now. What are all those things that like I really wanted to do 6 months, 8 months, a year ago that I didn't do because I was back to back and tired when I got off? So like, I'm like, okay, I set out to do 3 of those large scale paintings, whatever you want to call them. And it's like, I've only done 1.5 this year. Like I got 30 days to finish the 2, but it's like good pressure, you know, it's I got this back piece design. I have to do, the appointment's on Friday. Like
100%.
Let's fucking get this stencil and imagery going or whatever. So I'm trying to like, be like, what was busy Josh wanting to do when he was too consumed with tattooing to do anything else? Art related, job related, career related, and just like carry that into my day. Like I'm not bummed I didn't have an appointment today because there was like things that I had set out to get done that I'm looking forward to.
Right.
And like had a walk-in came in, I would have been like, yeah, I'll take it and do it. But like, I also kind of wanted to do what I set out to do.
Yeah.
You know,
like lately with my experience, like trying to do the online art classes, like I've started trying to, like, to that point, treat them like it is a part of my job. Mm-hmm. So it's like when I look at my calendar Sunday night for the week ahead, and I'm like, I can see, right? I'm like, okay, I don't have tattoos on Wednesday. I don't have tattoos on Friday till like 4 o'clock. So it's like, okay, Wednesday,
filming,
8-hour day. I'm filming. I'm figuring out the technical aspect of all, like everything. But it's all devoted towards that extra potential of making money. And then first half of Friday will be the same.
It's an appointment.
Yeah. No, you got to treat it like that.
Scheduling
or else you won't get it done.
I don't think there's a successful person in the world that's truly successful, and there's loose definitions on what that is, but we'll just say people that are highly motivated and get shit done and make the money they make to live the life they want to live. Every single one of them is on a really tight schedule, and their time is their most valuable asset, and they fucking know it. And they don't just whimsically go through their days and weeks without a plan. And we as tattoo artists are normally very concerned about the people to people experience, where it's like, I can't let this person down.
Right.
I don't want to miss this appointment. I don't want to show up late. I don't want to have my shit not drawn up before, whatever your process is. Like, but you're a person too that also has goals and needs to be shown up for. So like, show up for yourself a little bit, make that date with yourself, make that appointment with yourself to meditate, work out, paint, upload videos, do whatever you got to do to like be the person that you're striving to be.
Yep.
Which that's fucking hard, because let's face it, you can blow yourself off and there's not a lot of repercussions other than feeling shitty about it before you go to bed at night.
Yeah.
But do that enough nights and
like,
get your shit together.
You and I are wired similarly, where we do beat ourselves up if we don't get what we wanted to do done. And like, I've just been like, I've been trying to literally schedule everything that needs to go down in my day, like on my calendar, just no different than a tattoo. Like that, whether that's working out, buying supplies for the shop, or working on online videos for painting or drawing for a client, like everything now gets scheduled. And I've been doing that for, I don't know, probably 3 months now.
That's great.
But I do notice a difference. I feel like I get more shit done. Yeah.
And staying true to that, especially artists, a lot of us have forms of ADD, ADHD, scatterbrain, whatever you want to call it. Like, we like instant gratification. One way to fulfill that is to like do what you set out to do. And by doing that, being scatterbrained, for me, I'm speaking on like, I have to like set that time.
Oh yeah.
And like, you know, my wife will call, hey, you didn't have an appointment today. Like, what do you want to do for dinner? Should we go to the store? Blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not going to be home till 7 because I'm like doing this painting or whatever. And she's like, what? Well, she's not really like what, but I know some people's wives and stuff may. But it's like, I have to do this. Like, it may not be giving me a paycheck tonight, but I will sell this eventually, and or I get the experience of creating it. And it's all good. Everything I'm doing is for a greater purpose that I'm trying to fulfill right now. So like, I'll be home late. I got a date with myself right now, and I ain't leaving.
A buddy of mine yesterday was like, because yesterday I did take the day off here, but I was filming, I was drawing, I was like preparing classes and stuff like that. And a buddy was like, oh, you got the day off today or whatever. I'm like, no. I'm working today.
I'm not tattooing.
And they're like, well, but you're not at the tattoo shop, so you're like kind of off today. I'm like, I am. But I consider this other thing as much work as I do that.
It's very interesting.
Like I'm not off today. I'm doing this project today.
Like we've beat this horse so dead to a pulp, but like, what is it? Why? If I'm working, if I'm not, like, people just look at us like tattoo artists. It's like, dude, we have like, tattooing is a very small portion of like our work life.
Oh, and yeah.
It never really made sense to me where you got the day off. It's like, oh, I mean, I have like a million things I could do work related right now. Yeah. Like, I don't consider someone not working when they're at a business dinner meeting clients. Yeah, you're not in the office. You're drinking fucking whiskey and wine, but like the goal of the dinner is to get a deal done.
To close the deal. Yeah.
You know, like, you're fucking working, dude.
Like, you're not, yeah, exactly. Like,
and like, I'm not going to be like, no, he's not working. He's fucking drinking over there. Like, he may be closing $100 million deal right now. Like, sounds like fucking work to me.
Well, as tattoo artists, we're all entrepreneurs.
Yeah, like this
And
is a business.
No other entrepreneur is not working, like pretty much all the time.
Unless I'm with my girl watching shows or a game or working out or golfing, you know, like doing my things that take all my attention in the moment. Other than that, like chances are it's work related.
Yeah, and even then, like I know, like if I go to the climbing gym before work, it's like my brain is all there or whatever. Or if I do take half a day and go climbing outdoors with my buddy, I'm pretty much all in there or hanging out with whatever. Yeah. But like usually even at the end of those half day of rock climbing or an hour before work rock climbing, like as I'm getting to the end of that session, what comes creeping into your brain? Okay, I got to go home, take a quick shower, then you go to the shop. Fuck, I need to go to the bank before on my way to the shop because that bill's coming out. I got paid cash yesterday. And then I think Josh said we're out of water. Like I got to go by the store. You start thinking about
right. None of those things are directly paying you, but they are all things you need to do for your business. Right.
Whereas I don't know that you're doing that necessarily if you're like an hourly rate employee at like
Costco,
Cinnabon.
No, fuck no. No.
You know, are you like, oh, my shift tomorrow? I got to make more icing. No.
And it just bleeds. It bleeds over
just
a lot.
Like
my last post, I created in the car waiting for Emily to go grocery shopping 3 nights ago. Like, got my pictures I took at the shop, did a quick edit.
Yep.
Write it all up. She's on the window knocking. I'm like, one second. What are you doing? I'm like, just doing this stupid fucking post right now because I have to. I don't want to do this. Promise you I don't want to be sitting in a 32-degree parking lot in my car fucking doing some posts that, you know, but it's just,
it's part of the job.
It's part of the job, man. And like,
that's just part of the job.
It can happen on the toilet. It can happen in the airport. It can happen on the airplane. It can happen in a parking lot. Like,
yeah,
it is what it is.
No, I've had
the life we chose.
Significant others in the past that have always bitched about when I'm posting during dinner or going to grab a cocktail after work with them or what should be personal time. They're like, oh my God, you're on your phone again. I'm like, this is as much of the job.
I'm basically pulling a line on someone's back right
This
now.
is promotion. This is my marketing. This is the only way people continue to come to see me. Because they see me on the internet. It reminds them every fucking day, oh, I got to call Dray.
And I need you to understand that, like, this is important.
It's work to me. I think at this day and age, if I was not a tattoo artist, I would not have social media.
I would have one where I like looked at posts of like cool snowboarding shit and art and whatever, and just shit I like, but I wouldn't be like posting, and I definitely wouldn't be posting at like a fucking dinner.
Right. You
or in the car before I was
keep
going
it private, maybe.
So yeah, like Like I'm like, it's not. I don't know the last time I do. It was like 2017, I think, the last time I used my like personal Instagram that I made in college.
Yeah.
That has pictures of me and my friends or whatever.
Right.
Trips. Shit.
Right. I had one girlfriend years ago that was like mad at me because I was never posting pictures of
you too,
her or us. Yeah.
I feel like I may be in that boat right now because I haven't posted any like wedding or honeymoon.
And I'm like, man, like this is for, I think what I told her, I said, look on my socials. Tell me if you see anything other than tattoos, painting, and back then I had Nadia.
I was like an occasional dog.
And I'm like, National Dogs Day, once a year, Nadia gets a fucking post. That's it. I don't post girlfriends. I don't post
trips,
birthdays, trips.
Like that shit's for the story. I'll post those.
Yeah, I'll throw ice climbing
when it
in your
comes
age
to like
story.
I just don't. I also like. It's very interesting, off topic, but like, I saw. Did you see that sick ass base jumping video in Denver? that just popped up?
Oh, I feel like I did.
And it said like Denver in the background at the promenade.
Yeah,
with, like the rainbow lights and the chick jumped. I don't know if it was a girl or dude, but they jumped off the like, I don't know which apartment complex. But this girl was like, "Oh, that's so cool. You jumped off my building." And like my dumbass just like clicked on her name just to like, I don't know, lurk, I guess. Bored and high. And I just like see it, and she's like public and stuff. And I was like, there's this little inkling in me because I love to comment and be a troll, but like I didn't. But I was just like, I don't know how like open I would be like telling people that's my apartment and then having like a public Instagram where you show like skin on and stuff. Like people are so wild nowadays on the internet. Like I almost deleted my Facebook the other night just because I was just like, I don't think I like need people knowing where I live, who I am, who I'm married to, who my parents are. Like we deal with strangers. We could have a bad day here. Someone may like not like us or like have some weird vengeance in them that like, I just don't know if I want to be that available to like society to just like plug my name in, find out where I live, like just see my whole life like that. I don't know. I'm getting old, I guess, but like I'm like,
no, that's true. That's true.
There's just like privacy aspects that I feel like the internet was really cool and new and shit, and now I'm like, oh damn, like this is like, I know I'm not that important. No one wants to like come after me, but like, still sketch. You never know, dude. You never like, fucking know.
If you look at that, remember that guy in 21, I think it was, that
shot up
a bunch of tattoo shops, and that was,
I don't want to be in that.
That was targeted. He worked with everybody he killed, and
I don't need that motherfucker knowing where I live. Yeah, you guys know where I live, and I know you're not going to come shoot me.
But like we, you know, like,
but still,
we've all worked with a lot of fucking artists, and some of them
fucking sketchy,
maybe a little weird, maybe a little like freaky,
given. Could do some heinous shit.
Yeah. And you know, like
given the right circumstances, you never fucking know what you're gonna walk into with some of those cats.
I mean, that's there's shit. You never fucking know, man.
You gotta see Lily in the background. No, Josh, no, don't go out there. I'm like, fuck, kill this guy right now. You and Ty like holding the door. Yeah,
you never know.
So you
just don't. No, that's a good point.
Slow times. It's a time, I think, to dig deep, learn new things, create new art, and like enjoy and learn to like enjoy the slow season and getting back to like relearning.
To that point, man, over the past year and a half or so, like I've spent a lot of time kind of restructuring and refoculating shit, like looking into different styles or everything from like new inspiration, learning new stuff with art, pulling new creativity, you know, and then like anything from that to like budgeting or better ways to market the shop, or like how do we want to like position us
going forward,
you know, like stuff like that. But I just call it loosely like restructuring my business. And really, because I think like that was a good point just a second ago, where it's like use this slow time to make yourself a better artist and to figure out like new and creative ways to get people in your chair and get those clients to come in. And I think if you have, you know, we talked about some of the things earlier that are like ultimately going to be the demise of some of these oversaturation of tattoo artists, which great, I welcome it. But like, you know, anything from poor customer service to, but also like the guy that's like just doing the same shit he's been doing since fucking 1982 and not willing to budge or try to grow with the times or evolve as an artist at all.
And behind on the bills.
And it's like that too will bite you in the ass, and that too will lead to you just having to find a new fucking job.
Yeah.
And so like if you're not actively, I think when times are good, everyone should still be like looking at continued education in your field and like going to conventions, going to seminars, buying books, buying videos, watching YouTube, whatever. But certainly when times are slow, like you have the time to devote to like looking into researching what changes need to be made, because there are changes that need to be made in everybody's business and everybody's day to day. And then figuring out what those are, pinpointing and executing.
Yes. And on that note, I was going to bring up one last comment that I always thought was dumb growing up. My dad was always like, what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to figure out how to get to Friday. Like, very much so, through my 20s even. And he always did this, what I thought at the time was very corny, like, get a piece of paper or a note on your iPad or phone or whatever, and like write down things that went well for you this year, things that didn't go well for you this year, changes you want to see in your fitness and your relationships and your career, and like write that down, visualize it, and then have a set of goals. It's his annual recap, you would call it. And I know Aaron does a similar thing that you guys started to do. And it's a very like business corporate mindset. I'm sure it's implemented in every Fortune 500 company in the world. But it's something like you look at those companies and it's like, why are they so fucking successful? And they have quarterly meetings and annual reviews and all these things. And they keep track of where they've been and where they're trying to go. And I think if you can implement that in yourself in December, I like to sit down like right after Christmas when it's slow and you're sitting on the couch, like drinking hot cocoa or whatever. And like, I write a note, highs, lows, goals that I achieved, goals I didn't achieve. And go through what I just spoke about and then set goals for the next year. And I'm not talking about joining the gym in January and like dumb shit we all do every year and we never complete, like little fucking things. Like last year I wanted to do like 10 paintings. I was like, I could do 1 a month and have 2 months to spare for the extra. I said 3. I'm at 1.5, guys. So like set that bar so it's an achievable amount, and like, and then next year when it comes around, you're either going to be happy or not, and hopefully that kicks you in the ass to do it the next year. But like there has to be some form of like accountability and I don't know, not foresight, hindsight. In what you've been doing and how you're going about it.
Yeah. No, I like you mentioned with Aaron, we started that 3 years ago. We've kind of fallen off a little bit, but we've had some shit. But like, and we did very business minded. It was like,
I mean, that's how you achieve things.
January 2, we write down our shit, like what we need to accomplish that year, or like what we want to maybe.
Just bucket list items.
You know,
maybe.
like 2 years ago, I think one of mine was like figure out what to do at the old shop still. Like,
Get in,
buy it,
out,
sell it,
out.
whatever. But develop a plan, figure out, and then move forward. And then like back then we were really good at like sitting down dinner, end of Q1, end of quarter 2, end of quarter 3, review and adjust.
Yeah.
You know, be like, okay, you did figure out what you're going to do. You decided you're going to sell it. Now what's that look like?
Yeah. And that's
3 quarters of the year.
I mean, that's how you get shit done. Like change sucks, but it's the only inevitable in our lives, and like just get with it and have a plan. Like nobody in the world that's doing great things doesn't have a plan, and it's just repetition, persistence, show up, have a plan. And chances are you probably get to where you want to go.
Constant reevaluating.
Yeah, and major adjustments.
Like what I'm doing is not working.
No, and that has to be acknowledged and pivot.
Pivot.
It's life, baby.
Word of the month: pivot.
I like it. That's a Friends line.
Yeah.
When they're carrying the couch up the stairs. They can't figure it out. Pivot. Anyways, guys, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you guys thanks for watching all year.
Sorry we don't have like a little,
because we've been doing it all year now, right?
Yeah. We are actually.
When did we start?
32 weeks deep in this.
32 weeks deep.
Because if this is 34 because this is 17, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're every other week.
This is 17. So 34. So we're half a year commitment.
Yeah. And he's going to be out of town this month. I'm not, but we'll figure it out. We normally do the bi-weekly thing. We'll just figure out what we got going on this month. If we don't see you again this month, we love you.
Yeah.
2026, we're coming hard. So
coming hard. We will be making some changes on the show for next year.
Sounded crazy.
Do some fun new shit. Probably more guests.
Yeah, we'll have more guests. Topics. And just kicking it
all
the way
stuff.
We do.
But yeah, man, if we don't see you again, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy this time.
This is the best time of your life. Remember that every day.
Yeah, every day. All right, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Follow, share, subscribe. Keep
it coming. Comments, we love them. Keep them coming.
Yeah. All
right.
Peace to the new year.
Happy holidays, New Year.